First full season for Tomas Izalo as the head coach of the Memphis Grizzlies. Took over as interim head coach on March 28th and then was awarded as the full-time man. Joined the staff last season after spending 9 years coaching in Europe. That was after playing for 3 different Finnish clubs over the course of a 14-year playing career from 2000 to 2014. First ever Finnish-born head coach in NBA history. The 4th international-born head coach in league history, and the 3rd active following the likes of Darko Rajakovic, who was a Memphis Grizzlies assistant, and Jordi Fernandez, the head man in Brooklyn. As Spencer was caught up, 10 to shoot now. Caldwell Pope looking to back down on Sohan, and it's Spencer open. Was there a reason? There's a foul away from the ball, going to go against the Spurs.
And what I love at Coach Izalo, he's doing it his way. The greatest lesson I ever learned, 1986. I was a junior at UCLA. The Lakers were practicing in Poly Pavilion, getting ready for a practice. I was fortunate to be in that practice watching, and he was absolutely dogging Magic Johnson all over him. After practice, I went up to him and was like, "You can't be talking to Magic Johnson like that." And he said, "Reggie, great players like to be coached hard. They like to be told the truth, and they never like to be sugar-coated or lied to." And there's been things in the news with him kind of getting on John Morant a little bit. And I just want him to know that the great ones, the great players, great play there by Harrison Barnes. Beautiful spin move and the contact potential and one. That you talk to any great player, and I had some great coaches, Larry Brown, who taught really Greg Popovich. He coached me hard, because if you can't coach that one, you can't coach the other 11. And that's always been the motto of great coaches, being able to tell it like it is to the best player, Jamal.
And that's where you get your respect from, to be honest with you. That is where culture comes in. When you can coach, when Pop could coach a Tim Duncan or a Manu or Tim, yes, everybody else fell in line, and Pop earned that respect. Coach Izalo set the tone early.
Was Pat Riley wearing a suit, by the way, in the offseason?
He was not, but he had designer sweatsuit on. At the time, it was Gucci.
Oh, I'm sure
I remember it all.
Spencer on the flyby, and the nice floater in the lane. Well, the other thing that Tomas Izalo told us before the game, he's trying to get his team to understand you have to find ways to win when you're not shooting the ball well. Prime example of how it's going so far tonight. Harrison Barnes going takeover mode. Hit a couple of 3 balls, now he's gotten into the lane.
11 points for Harrison Barnes now, the first Spur in double figures.
Landale showing off the strength for 2.
They are absolutely living in the paint here in this first half.
Jones Garcia off the screen from Sohan. And he finds the window. Playing on that 2-way deal, trying to prove that he should be with a big club full time. Well short, follows his miss, lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with Memphis.
Well, the last 2 possessions, 2 Spurs players have failed, which allowed the Grizzlies to get 5-on-4s or 4-on-3s. Right there, good, strong move by Landale. Took his time, very patient. As Doc Rivers used to say, he's not going to grow. You can be patient down there. Take the time to get a basket.
I mean, this is a guy who grew up on a farm in Australia. It was, for the majority of his life, he just was, everybody figured, okay, he's going to take over his family's farm. As Aldama misses a couple times inside, could not put it in. It wasn't until he was almost in college that he said, you know what, I kind of like basketball. Maybe I'll just give it a try and see what happens. And it wasn't until he got to St. Mary's in college when a couple of his teammates said, hey, by the way, you're good enough to play in the NBA. Maybe focus on this full time. Don't worry about the farm back home. See what you can do in making a career out of this. And he's done exactly that as Jackson finds another bucket.
Jackson beat the double team right there. The double team was coming from the baseline side, and he shot right over him like he wasn't there.
Under 3 minutes to play in this first half. Fox in and out. Spencer has come off the bench with 10 points in 12 minutes. All the way to the rim. No follow, yes, for Williams.
Man, they are living on the offensive glass as well again. No Victor Wembanyama. Looks like Luke Cornett getting ready to check back in to bring more size on the floor here for San Antonio, because the Grizzlies dominating the offensive glass.
14 offensive rebounds for 14 second chance points. Champagnie cut off by Spencer. Outside, Johnson, cross, drive, spin, got it. That's just smart basketball, use of the body for a guy who won a gold medal with the USA team in Tokyo in 2021. Jackson with 13 to shoot. Spencer puts it on the deck again. Spray it out. Aldama, sidestep, relocate. Spencer remains aggressive. Find the open man. It's Wells right through two.
Ball went side to side.
Not a care in the world because Victor's not out there. Everyone attacking the glass now.
Free money, Reg. We call that free money.
90 seconds to play in the first half. Champagne's been quiet so far tonight, just 4 points. Sohan's been fairly loud with a couple of threes. Now Johnson trying to continue his rhythm. Can't do so off the heel.
No ball movement whatsoever.
Nice hustle back from Johnson.
Jamal, where are the cuts offensively for the Spurs?
And that's what Sohan was just saying. When the ball went to the post, they wanted the action to start. Everybody was standing around, not a lot of movement.
Vassell, kick, Johnson. That is just the 10th assist of the night for San Antonio on 18 made field goals.
9 now for Johnson off the bench.
2 for 1 if you play it right here. Aldama's is going to go aggressive and missed it. Now they can hurry and get the 2 for 1 themselves for San Antonio. Sohan quickly into the front court, puts the head down, nearly lost it, got it back. And they'll work for a good one. Vassell on the outside. Spencer steps up defensively. Johnson goes to set it. Short roll, Johnson attacks, spins, and missed it short, thought he got hit. They'll hold for 1 here with the shot clock dark, and a chance to tie or take the lead going into the half. Low-scoring affair here in San Antonio, and a foul to give was given by Vassell. That'll be his first. Allows for Cornette to come in for this final defensive possession. Edey will counter on the other side. 7.3 left in the second. Johnson will sit. So it's Fox, Cornette, Champagnie, Sohan, and Vassell against Spencer, Edey, Jackson, Coward, and Williams. Trying to get it in for Williams, knocked away by Champagnie. Can he get there in time? No. 3.8 remaining.
Still, that took a lot of time off the clock there. Now, if you're the Grizzlies, you got to go the length of the court here with 3.8.
Coward will inbound, gets it in for Jackson. 3 seconds left, up ahead. Williams gets it off in time, but he can't bank it in. So San Antonio, despite shooting the ball just 40%, having only 10 assists in the first half, still lead by 2 over a shorthanded Memphis squad as we go to the break. Cam Spencer leads the way for Memphis with 10 points off the bench, 11 for Harrison Barnes. Walk-off interview is brought to you by Metro, by T-Mobile. Here's Ashley.
All right, Harrison, after an 8-0 run from the Grizzlies to start the game, you guys obviously settled in. How did you build some momentum, finish this quarter with that same momentum?
I think the biggest thing with us was just trying to get stops. I think we didn't do a great job of giving them second chance opportunities. Obviously, they're winning the rebound battle right now, so just try to get some stops, get some things going.
For you, Harrison, 11 points in 14 minutes. How have you just been able to be so efficient when you're on the court?
I just try to take what the game gives me. My teammates do a great job of finding me in spots. I want to try to be aggressive and try to take advantage of it.
Harrison, thanks so much. Good luck this next half.
Appreciate it.
Maria, take it away.
Appreciate it, Ashley. Coming up on the American Express at the half.
물로는 너무 나대.
인생 어렵네.
저는 골키퍼보단 공격수. 저기 축구 어렵네.
팀을 떠나기로 결정을 해서
어쩌라? 저 뭐 하는 분이세요? 이웃사촌? 폭탄 해체를 직접 한다고?
두 장 아니 내가 특별한 맛이 더블로 감동이 두 배 더블 빅맥
하나뿐인 빅맥 더블로 만나보세요.
손님, 더블 빅맥 나왔습니다.
하나뿐인 빅맥 더블로 만나보세요.
국민이 바라는 내일은 더 많이 웃을 수 있는, 더 안심할 수 있는, 더 든든한 내일. 모든 세대가 함께 웃고 노후는 든든해지고 내일도 걱정 없을 거라는 믿음. 그 믿음이 계속되도록 늘 곁에 있겠습니다. 국민의 든든한 내일, 국민연금.
새로워진 솔루스.
트레드 설계로 조용하죠.
눈길도 빗길도
안전하죠.
와, 잘하시네요.
알아야죠. 프로니까.
금호가 만들고 프로가 관리합니다.
타이어 프로
From Las Vegas, this is Formula One.
Welcome to Las Vegas.
이번 라스베이거스, 오늘 레이스에서의 주인공은 누가 될까요? 레이스 컷오프를 시작했습니다. 폴포지션 This is the Las Vegas Grand Prix.
George Russell wins the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Max Verstappen is a four-time world champion.
Oh my God, for the season.
To come right back off. Well, he blew up the screen. Jenkins from the corner. Jenkins with the heroics. Woo! Here. Whitmore in the corner. Baseline drive. Got a buddies. Oh, goodness gracious. That's not good at all. In the Merrill, the three for the tie. He missed it. Rebound taken by Mitchell. The three for the tie. And no! He made it with 0.4 of a second left to tie the game at 138. A spectacular shot by Donovan Mitchell, giving him 28 points and 15.
Looking, no timeouts left. The pass comes to Bain. Bain hoisting at the buzzer.
He drills it.
It's magic on a Monday night. 115, 112 the final. Desmond Bain mobbed.
How about one more mirror? The lob for Wiggins. He did it. The Heat win it. A spectacular finish for Miami. Oh yeah. It's a threat. Oh, it's a bet. Oh, nailed it.
이 선수가 안필드의 킹 파라오 모하메드 살라입니다.
리드를 지키는 능력, 이렇게 탈압박을 통해서 전진하는 부분에서의 강점이 있기 때문에
황희찬 안쪽으로 냈습니다. 김수관의 deliver a shot. There it is. And the score! The South Korean.
오늘 경기 마지막 기회가 될 수도 있습니다.
여기 돌려줬고 헤더.
Come from another part of his body. So that's defender.
정우영 올라갔어요. 이거 헤더 어렵죠.
Everyone, I have an announcement. Popular, you're gonna be popular. I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair, everything that really counts to be popular. Pink goes good with gray.
You're the one the wizard has been waiting for.
You can do this. You can do anything. I know. My future is unlimited. And I just had a vision almost like a prophecy. What is this feeling?
Come with me. What? To meet the wizard.
Why couldn't tell me this is your moment? I'm coming.
Just you and I, defying gravity. When you and I defy.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
So if you care to find me, to the wizard.
Think of what we could do together.
You poor thing. Get in before you get your death of cold.
Now you just tell us where home is, and we'll get you back to your parents safe and sound, okay?
Anywhere but Derry.
My family and I just moved to town.
Oh.
Hey, baby.
Today was 4 months. And they never even found a body. That means murder.
This business with the missing kids. Do I need to be concerned? Never a bad idea to keep the people you love close.
No adult's ever gonna believe what we saw. I wouldn't.
There's a history of stuff like this happening in Derry.
You kids keep your noses out of police business.
I heard voices. In the pipes. Have you ever heard of something like that?
There's something bad here in Derry.
Joe, watch
괜찮으셨어요. 오빠 같은 연하.
좋아하는데 이유 없듯이 그냥 연상 누나가 그냥 좋아요. 그냥 이유가 없어요.
야, 송혜나 힐링한다. 예.
어머.
와, 누나라고?
자기 보스를 무조건 세워야 합니다.
준비됐나?
이 손맛으로 전국 구체대로 한번 접수해보고 싶습니다.
반딧불은 만나고 싶은 사람을 찾게 해준대.
진짜 대단한 아버지를 주셨어요.
경찰서요? 이분 저희 어머니라고요?
안 물기 훈련이야. 절대 등 보이지 마. 나는 물 것이야.
Come on, what am I looking at?
Leave the investigating to the investigators.
당신이 사라져야 내가 살아.
Close ball game here in San Antonio, 49-47 as we start the third. Both teams struggling to find a consistent rhythm shooting the basketball, but we've got a competitive ball game despite some of the stars being out. No eagle with the Hall of Famer Reggie Miller, three-time Sixth Man of the Year award winner Jamal Crawford. Again, this is exactly kind of what you expect with these two teams, given who's on the floor. Hard-fought battle.
Well, they both don't have their go-to guys, even though you could consider De'Aaron Fox, who won the Clutch Player of the Year, one of those guys. But, you know, we're going to find out as this game goes on who's going to become the go-to guy down the stretch here for both teams.
Barnes got hot towards the end of the first half, lost the basketball there. Vassell scoops it up, can't put it in. Rebound falls to Champagny. Second chance, Wells goes and takes it away. Wells now in transition. Coward was open momentarily. Get it inside. Edey. Fox snakes through. Stops. Looks. Barnes relocates. Long rebound. Trucked down by Williams. Well, it's the most combined misses in the NBA in the first half this season between these two teams. Both now shooting below 40% for the game. This is exactly what Tomas Izolo has been preaching to his team. Find ways to win without shooting the basketball well as Cornette takes it away. Now in transition, Fox is fouled by Williams. Just over a minute gone in this third quarter. We check in with Ashley. Apologize for some technical difficulties. We'll check back with Ashley in a moment as both teams are trying to break the seal in this second half. Champagny got it. A three ball.
Rick, how much fun would you have with no rhyme or reason? You are already one of the greatest shooters ever, but you can let it fly at any time.
Give me 15 threes a game.
15.
Give me 15
How many would you
threes a
make
game.
of the 15?
6, 7.
Did you do anything with your hands there?
6. That was pretty good there, Noah. My kids are dying right now.
I was just, that was for them more than anything. Wells gets Memphis on the board in this third quarter. It really is remarkable to hear these coaches preach exactly that, though. They want guys to get 10-plus threes up per game. The numbers and the analytics certainly support it as Fox turns the corner and scores.
Well, did they read the scouting report? They do know he's left-handed, right?
Easier said than done, Reg. You can't just figure that out.
Coward hasn't been shy himself. In and out. Williams offensive rebound. Jackson all alone. Book it.
That's where the game has changed. You had a guard getting a rebound, throwing it back out to a big for a three.
Fox again goes right into Edey and draws the foul.
But which way did he go?
I believe that was left. All right. I think Ashley's ready to rock. Ashley?
I'm ready to rock, guys. Had a little bit of technical difficulty with the mic, but here we are. I talked with Grizzlies assistant coach Ryan Saunders, just what they talked about in that locker room. He said, obviously, we are taking advantage of being the only team with a 7-4 player on the floor tonight. We want to continue to keep them out of the paint. Also said, we're really happy with the shots. I know you guys, Reggie and Jamal, talked about. They're getting good looks, just need them to fall. He said, I love what we're doing on the offensive glass. That is getting us a really good advantage. And asked, what about Cam Spencer? What are you seeing from him? He said, look, when he is aggressive, it opens up the floor so much for us. We need to see more of that this next half.
So he didn't say, I see number 30 in Golden State?
He did afterwards. He said basically just, be Steph out there.
I like it. Either way, you got to love a coach saying, we're just trying to take advantage of being the only team tonight that has a 7'4" guy on the floor. Normally, that's every night. When you play San Antonio, certainly that is a stellar advantage when the other one isn't playing, as Jackson spins and takes advantage of the lack of interior defense.
Jamal, someone has awakened at the offensive end as Vassell knocks down the three. Jaren Jackson Jr. now is starting to kind of find his spots out here on the floor.
Got 14 points now. Edey nearly tangled up. And it's a foul on the floor instead against Vassell. He thought it should have been a jump ball.
You're right, Reg. You called for Triple J to show up. Absolutely aggressive right there. I'm not sure I would have stuck my hand in there like that, though.
Well, that's a foul.
But I don't know if the risk is worth the reward. Just,
my goodness, call a foul.
I thought you played in the 90s.
Wells, drive, bump, and he'll shoot two. Nope, they called this on the floor. And the foul occurs right there. So he doesn't get into that motion quick enough, but Vassell does pick up his third. Second team foul already. Now 2 team fouls on either side. Williams nearly had it knocked away by Fox. Gets into the paint, off 2 feet. That's smooth. We just see more and more players do that, playing off of 2 feet. Feel like you've heard it all the time with Jalen Brunson, but you think about some of the great players in this league now, it's becoming more and more popular as Fox spins. That is pretty. De'Aaron Fox showing off the spin cycle.
Ooh, that was nasty. That was absolutely filthy.
Was it also sick? Back down, Jackson knock away, scoop up, 10 to shoot, around the horn. Wells on the attack, fend off, and Wells got a bucket.
That's a little SGA move right there. A couple dribbles, use that shoulder to kind of create space there for Wells.
Fox had it knocked away by Wells. Williams a race to the basket. Vassell trying to meet him there, and Williams with a patient lays it home.
Well, isn't that what Coach Easlow talked about? How can we score basketball in the open court, created with our defense? Here's a turnover, and Williams off to the races.
Barnes, bullseye.
Barnes now up to 14, 3 of 6 from distance.
Now the shot's starting to fall for both teams. Jackson's up to 14 points. He's 6 of 12 on the floor. A little shoulder bump and another deuce.
And getting to 2 feet like you talked about, Noah, that's balance. It slows the game down for you, and it allows you to make good decisions.
Barnes stop, feed, Vassell cans the triple. Tomas Izalo calls time.
But why? Again, the dribble penetration by Harrison Barnes created that wide open look. First, it's the spin move by De'Aaron Fox. And then the penetration by Barnes. Devin Vassell with the 3. We got a ball game here.
Performing for you tonight, presented by Viva, please welcome Mariachi Nuevo Estilo. Mariachi Nuevo Estilo, presented by Viva.
Book brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Cedric Howard, what a story this guy is, going from D3 to low-level D1 to Washington State to the NBA. And he talked a little bit while ago while he was at Division III Willamette. It was hard to believe I could go to the NBA then, if I'm being honest, but I had to because I'm a big believer in manifestation, seeing where you want to be in life. You have to imagine it to get to it, and he has certainly gotten to that spot. He also said, in full disclosure, that he just felt like he wasn't working hard enough now in retrospect. Tomas Isolo just threw down a water bottle. Clearly his ATO did not go as he wanted it to. The execution not there, and Calvert's gonna have to bail him out on the fade.
But they scored the basket, Noah.
But
Coach!
They scored, that's intentional spillage.
But this is why I like his approach and how he's coaching this team. I mean, he's expecting these guys execution, and he's holding everyone accountable.
They are still clearing the wetness by the bench. Spurs play on, 2 to shoot. Johnson comes up short on the push. Jalen Wells off the screen from Edey. Float. Late to recover now. Could be a 5-on-4. San Antonio hurries. Champagny sets the feet. Extra. Barnes. Here's Cedric Howard. He's a fascinating player at 6'6", 213 with a 7'2" wingspan. Was the 11th overall pick in the draft and showing you the entire tool bag.
But also too, Jamal, it's a message for all those kids out there that are late developers, right? That, you know, they're not the blue chip #1 recruiters to all these big schools. There's other paths to get to the NBA.
It absolutely is, and it's more than one way to skin a cat. He's doing a great job as he's lining up this next one to
He's
knock it
feeling
down.
it now. Cedric Howard is straight cash. An 8-0 run forces a San Antonio timeout.
Cedric Howard showing he's not a coward. There's the water bottle destruction on the sideline of the Grizzlies. But it's not stopping the coward. He's showing up here, knocking down threes.
1 and 4. 1 and 4. All right. 5 and 6. 5 and 6. 1 and 5. 1 and 5. We know that that is correct. 7 and 8. 7 and 8. 6 and 7. It's a 6-7. Hey. 3 4. 3 4. 3 8. 3 8. 2 and 4. 2 and 4. We have a winner. That was fantastic. But he had like 12 seconds to spare. Fantastic. You are going home with $200 from our good friends at Frost. Congratulations. First, it's time for Valero nut races. Think about it now. Red, blue, or green. Which one will it be tonight? Think about it. And away they go. First fans, it is that time. I need to hear from you. Who thinks red is going to win tonight? Make some noise for me. Well, how about blue? Who thinks blue is going to win it tonight? Oh, and green? Okay. Stand by, please. Stand by. Down the stretch they come. And red is our winner tonight. Red picking up that first win of the season. Blue by 2, 3 by 4.
Let's take it back 21 years ago today. Knicks at Houston. And that's a young Jamal Crawford. A leaner, a banker to win it.
The first official game winner by me. That was my welcome to New York moment, even though it wasn't in New York. It was in Texas. But that was it. I ran off and had to come back for the interview.
Do you feel the same right now, the same level of energy you felt there? You're in Texas. So.
No, I played 39 minutes. I ran off. But it does feel good to be back in Texas.
That's a heck of a shot to win it.
That was your very first game winner?
Official, with no time left.
Landale will clear the rebound here. Memphis, by the way, only has 3 free throw attempts in this game. Not like San Antonio's taken a ton. They've only taken 8 themselves. 11 combined free throws between these two teams.
Well, both coaches would say that's good defense on both ends.
Post up on Johnson.
Oh, nice move.
Shimmy shake, dream shake, nightmare finish.
He had the shot at opportunity when he first went to the middle. He anticipated the defender to come up, and he was already ready for his counter. Wasn't needed right there.
Under 5 to play. Oh, the banker goes. Hoop and harm for Keldon Johnson.
You just have a sense, Keldon Johnson, who's been the most reliable bench scorer over the last couple seasons for this San Antonio team, especially with no Wemby or Castle available tonight. He's going to get it going offensively here for San Antonio.
And Johnson now up to 12 points off the bench. Under 5 to play, full court pressure here. Jones Garcia making it difficult for Spencer. Off the screen. Spencer will step into it. And doesn't get the roll. Randall's right there to clean it up.
Randall's been great. He started the first 13 ball games for this Memphis team while Edie, was recovering.
Oh,
look at this.
Spencer,
Look at
out.
this.
That is a dangerous play. Olynyk feeling the effects. Spencer also feeling the effects on his offhand.
Yeah, Spencer, I respect it. I heard the screech. Not sure I've ever dove on the floor ever in a game, but
At least he's honest, though. At least he's honest. This is a guy trying to grind to continue to earn his minutes with this roster. Vassell, that's a tough one, and he gets bailed out with a foul call. It'll be the 10th and 11th free throw attempts for San Antonio as Landale picks up his third.
Chuck said bad things happen when you play defense, but Spencer was working hard, hurt his hand a little bit, but he has more buckets in that right hand. He's not too worried about that left hand.
It looked like the foot of Olynyk came down on that hand.
Take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule tomorrow night on ESPN. Houston at Cleveland, followed by the Knicks and the Mavs. NBA TV Thursday. Hawks right here in San Antonio to take on the Spurs. Then Prime Video Friday. Indy at Cleveland, and a big one, Denver in Houston for more on these games.
Goodness.
Please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. That is a heavyweight battle.
Both teams playing their best basketball in this early part of the year. Şengün versus Jokic.
Big Joker versus little Joker.
We've already seen, just think about this week, Kevin Durant as the closer for that team, what that has done to change the chemistry of the Rockets. A foul away from the ball as Sohan was battling with Jaren Jackson.
He was looking for an offensive foul on Jackson.
It'll be 3 on Sohan.
Look at the battle down here between Sohan and Jackson. Both grabbing. I would like to no call on that. Let them play.
Oh, now you're back to the 90s. Now you want to talk about the physicality of letting them play.
Let them play, Jamal.
1 point game. Spencer turns the corner. Outside KCP on the drive and finish.
It's his first bucket.
That was one of his tougher shots, too. Pulling left, shooting right.
We know what type of winning player he can do. Sohan, tough one. And Jackson guides it to Landale and rip it away from Olynyk with a foul called 75 feet from the basket. It'll be Olynyk.
Landale just eating up boards. Just 8 now on the evening. Nice job here off the bench here for the Memphis Grizzlies.
So Vassell will sit and Fox will come in. Spencer out there with Aldama, Landale, KCP, and JJJ.
Yeah, it's a lot of letters out there.
It's a lot of initials. This is CS for 3.
And he knew what he wanted the whole time. He was getting pressure. He told KCP, bring the ball up. Let me go to the off-guard position and get where I'm comfortable. He is a knockdown shooter.
13 points off the bench for Spencer in 17 minutes. Fox, kick. Jones Garcia thought about it. Right back to De'Aaron. Pump. Patience. Fox drills it. A 3-ball.
De'Aaron Fox is like Usher Raymond shooting a shot right there. Didn't he? Smooth, let him fly by.
Take his time. He just couldn't. He needed the cherry. That was it.
Yeah, well, no.
Aldama fend off, and a foul is called. Olynyk tried to cut him off. Aldama looks like he took a shot to the face, and Olynyk's going to pick up his second.
Is it on the floor or shooting?
Spencer right here. Getting downhill, going left. Pulling up. And Fox. Up fake, smooth. I think he said, yeah, hit that Usher.
And there's the shot to the face. Olynyk trying to cut him off, but Aldama will take the 4th and 5th free throws of the night for Memphis. Tap into the action in the NBA app. Go deeper inside the game. Check out where the Grizzlies' Cedric Coward ranks in the Kia rookie ladder. And tap to watch games live. Download the app today.
Well, guys, Memphis was somewhat in this boat versus Cleveland on Saturday. They controlled it through 3.5 quarters, and then Cleveland, the last 8 minutes of the fourth, just their talent took over. What's going to be the case here? Traveling there by Kelly Olynyk. Remember, Ja went out of that Cleveland game early in the first quarter.
There's the defense there. It caused the travel from Aldama. Our producer of the Stars, Frank DeGray, says that it reminds him of the Luke Cornett Eclipse closeout. As that is going to stay here. Fox nearly jumped the passing lane. By the way, I mean, you guys were both outstanding shooters. Would the Luke Cornett Eclipse affect you? Basically, he stands almost at the block, jumps up and down to block your sight at the rim.
That actually would have helped me.
It would have helped you.
It would have helped me. Target practice. Moving object, see him in the rim, it wouldn't have mattered. Offensive foul there. Finally, Sohan gets what he wanted all along.
Keeps it at a 5-point game. San Antonio takes over here. 2:26 to play in the third. Jackson picks up his second, and Edey will check back in. Right there. Yep. On the hook. So Williams, Caldwell Pope. Nope, Caldwell Pope will sit for Coward. Coward, Williams, Spencer, Jackson, and Edey against Cornett, Champagnie, Sohan, Fox, and Johnson. Fox, kaboom! Another three.
Just a warm-up walk-in three there for Fox. Rhythm jump shot.
Quietly up to 15 points. Williams. Spray it out. Spencer gets past Champagnie, uses the body, fades and fills it up. Cam Spencer doing it all.
Steph Spencer, get it right here, Noah.
Yeah, sorry.
You heard Jamal.
Johnson goes coast to coast with the inside hand.
We are in store for a finish.
Spencer, not this time. Both teams starting to shoot the ball a lot better here. Memphis at 44% from the floor. San Antonio at 45. Fox has 11 points in this third quarter. Working on Spencer. Step back two is pure. Timeout Memphis. De'Aaron Fox is starting to cook at home. Up to 17 for San Antonio. First full season for Mitch Johnson as the head coach here in San Antonio. He was the acting head coach and got 77 games of experience last year. His 10th season with this organization. His father, a legend in his own right. John Johnson won the 1979 title with the Seattle Supersonics. Mitch, a Seattle legend himself as well. Stanford grad in 2009, still second all-time in Stanford assists total. And you can just feel a different confidence now in year two for Mitch.
And he's always going to be a coaching star. How he was brought up, being a basketball player in the Seattle School District at O'Day High School, back-to-back state champion. Along the names of Jason Terry, guys like that who have won back-to-back champions, coming to this organization, being mentored by the one and only Greg Popovich, and seeing everything he's learning and how he's applying it. We saw it even early when his team got down 8-0. He called a timeout a minute and 49 seconds into the game. That was Pop light. So to see where he's going and what he's doing, he's continuing the culture, but put his own mix on it as well.
Let's check in with Ashley.
And guys, I actually learned that Coach Johnson spent time this summer looking at interviews of Coach Popovich, just studying the way that Pop talked, the way he answered questions, taking note of his mannerisms. This is not a position that he's taking lightly at all.
So, Ashley, are you concerned now if you have to interview him post-game how it'll go?
No, it's not because I told you that one time I asked Coach Popovich one question and it scared me.
It did, yeah.
It scared us for you when you asked him that question.
Oh, man.
A minute to play here in the third. Both teams offensively heating up. The discard. Now Fox looking to attack. On Caldwell Pope. Step back three. He's got it. De'Aaron Fox taking over the third. And a steal by Johnson. One-on-one with Williams. Johnson to the rack for two.
And Coach Johnson says, get up, apply more pressure. Let's try to go on an offensive run with our defense.
Williams breaks it here. 45 seconds left in this third.
Here's the disadvantage for Memphis, not having a true point guard.
Jackson says, I'll do it myself.
They have a true talent, though, Reg, in Triple J.
18 now for Jackson. Fox, he checked. And a long rebound goes to Coward.
That was a 2-for-1 shot there by Fox as well.
He was 6 for 6 in this third quarter, and Coward makes him pay. Cedric Coward hits another three.
His fourth on the evening now, up to 14 points for the Rook.
Shot clock off. San Antonio hold for one. No fouls to give here for Memphis. Fox looking to break down Caldwell Pope. Gets by him, a lot of contact, no foul call. 3 seconds left. Caldwell Pope will get it off in time. Not there. And we will go to the fourth quarter in a one-point ball game. Memphis takes control at the very end with a Coward three and leads by one as we head to the fourth.
Because each additional clue is going to lower the amount of the total prize. You ready to play? Let's do it. All right, let's do it. Let's take a look at the big board and see what your first clues are this Frosty. Die Hard, Gremlins, and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for $300. What do those things have in common in their connection? Snow. He says snow. That's going to be a no on that one. It's not snow. We're going to give you another clue at $200, and that is the Nutcracker. So, what do all 5 of those words have in common in their connection? Christmas. You know what? I'm going to give it to you. We're going to give it to you. Christmas movies. That's it. Congratulations. You're going home with a big $200. Thank you so much for playing along with J.W. Marriott Connections. Give it up for John, y'all. All right, thanks for playing. Fans, make Frosty memories at ICE at J.W. Marriott San Antonio. Tickets are on sale at jwhillcountrychristmas.com. Experience the magic November 22nd through January 4th.
Tonight, keep the games going on the Tonight Show. Wicked Week continues with Ariana Grande plus Josh Hutcherson and music from Snowcaps. Follow's all new tonight on NBC. Well, Tuesday, November 11th, the Spurs celebrated the return of the Spurs City Edition with a free lunch party at the Rock at La Cantera. Spurs team 30 Rock was an appearance for fan photo opportunities. As we start the fourth quarter, 1-point ball game. Memphis led Cleveland by 8 after 3 the other night. Got outscored 32-16 in the fourth. See if they can run through the tape tonight. Back down by Jackson. A force up is short.
One more crab dribble by Jackson. Would have been a little bit closer and easier shot for him. He had the height advantage.
Fox took over late in the third. Vassell got a flat tire. He fixed the shoe. Now he's ready with 7 to shoot. Working on Conchar. Pick and pop with Barnes. 3 to shoot. Attack mode. Oh, Edey says no. Williams back the other way. Rejects the screen. Kick it. Coward hit the 3 at the end of the third. This time will go to the basket for the bucket.
This young man, again, we highlighted his path to the NBA. He is showing that he very much belongs here.
Champagne, just a little bit too much of a hesitation. 10 to shoot.
How about the closeout there by the rookie, though?
Vassell. Some contact, and that's going to be out of bounds going the other way.
Well, Champagne was chasing the three-point shot right there. He had a mid-range, could have broke the defense down, got in the paint. But he was chasing that three-point shot, didn't get it, had to pass, and turns it into a missed shot.
Jamal, where have you been the last few years? Don't you know analytics? They don't like those mid-range shots.
Do they matter in the playoffs? Because every point counts when it matters most.
Yes.
Okay.
It is such an interesting conversation when you talk to coaches, though. They say,
it drives me crazy, Noah.
But a lot of them will tell you as Edey loses the basketball. A sneaky steal by Vassell. Revs the motor. Defense to offense just can't convert. And Vassell took a hard fall on the rebound. His late to recover. It's a 5-on-4 for Memphis the other way. Conchar, swing it. Coward. And too slow. They let Vassell get back in there defensively. Take post up. Mismatch. Edey. Offensive foul.
What? There is no way Patrick Ewing and Shaq could have played in today's game. If that is, let me see if this is a real hook. Oh, come on.
San Antonio get it back here on the fend off. It's Fox.
He turns the bump into a Euro step, so he stabilizes you on offense and then doesn't allow you to recover.
Coward back the other way. Rejected by Vassell. He says, give me that.
Right there, not giving up on a play. Late contest, be second to leave the floor. Vassell with the big-time block.
16 to shoot. In for Edey. Hand, Williams, Jackson. In rhythm. Back tap by Edey. Williams gets it to Conchar. Swing it, nearly taken away. 10 to shoot. Another opportunity here. Screen from Jackson. Williams dancing. Step back. Williams. No. Edey. Physical. And a foul staying here on Cornette.
Zach Edey putting on a clinic on the offensive glass. Again, no Victor Wembanyama tonight. So there's not a lot of resistance for the big man. Look at this. 1, 2 efforts. Again, allowing your team extra possessions here. And it was right around this time on Saturday that things started to go south for Memphis.
They have tied a season high with 18 offensive rebounds, led to 19 second chance points. San Antonio only has 4 offensive boards and 2 second chance points. Jackson can't convert. Rebound fought for again. This time it's a foul going the other way. Conchar.
I was looking to see Spencer get back in the game, and he's getting ready to check in right now. Good hustle right there. Ooh. That man went off San Antonio.
They call the foul though on Conchar, yeah.
I don't think it was
like a lot of ball.
Yeah,
right?
I didn't see the foul, but.
So changes on both sides. Spencer is back in the ball game with Caldwell Pope, Landale, Conchar, and Aldama. Olynyk back out there for San Antonio with Champagnie, Barnes, Vassell, and Fox. Fourth quarter is where Fox has made his money, and that's exactly why. Float game strong.
Well, as a Cam Spencer, you have to switch, right?
It turned to a double screen, Reds, because he didn't switch.
Sure did.
Fox Campbell, Caldwell Pope looking for the advantage, and Fox was dragging Landale on the cut to the rim.
There's got to be immediate switch right here. I mean, you're right. There's the double screen right there, double pick, and you clears both. That's just an easy walk-in teardrop for Fox.
And even with how fast and quick that he just always seems like he's playing at his speed, no matter what. Aldama, pump, drive, float. That is tough.
Nice hanging jump shot right there. When you hang in the air like that, that's like trying to hit a moving target. And he had the nice touch.
And they're trying to target Cam Spencer now. Now they figured it out.
Vassell driving kick. Champagnie on the attack and finish. Driving kick. Champagnie on the attack and finish.
They are going to put Cam Spencer in every high screen and roll with De'Aaron Fox. So either he's going to have to learn to play defense or he's going to be on the bench with Coach Izolo here.
Can he capitalize on the offensive end? He's been excellent there so far tonight with 15 points. Caldwell Pope, pull-up pop is pure.
Vet move right there in a vet bucket.
Looked like he's been working with Chris Johnson hoops in the summertime.
16th lead change here tonight. Again, they're targeting Spencer. On the step back, it's Fox. Can't get the roll. Spencer could not squeeze it. It'll stay with the Spurs. Spencer can't believe it. He thought Barnes was the one to knock it out. He is imploring Izolo to try to challenge this one. Let's see if it's worth it.
They changed it. That's good officiating there. Scott Fedorsky ran over there to Mitchell Irving. They talked it out.
So they get the stop with Spencer on the court. Caldwell Pope has been the initiator when he's been out there offensively. Two-man game with Caldwell Pope and Spencer. Now inside, Landale, size advantage, cannot convert.
He had a ton of space right there, too.
Sure
the lane was clear. Rushed it just a little bit.
That's a great look there by Landale.
Pick and pop. Olynyk. No. Spencer looking to push the pace. Conchar behind the back. Aldama. In and out. Johnson tries. Johnson maybe knocked away by Aldama. Spencer again in transition. Bounce. Caldwell Pope lob it up. And a foul is called. A collision with Olynyk.
I think that was a pass, though, too.
It certainly looked like a pass, and it will be a side out. Timeout on the floor. 6:56 to play, and we've got a ball game in San Antonio.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Spurs fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Get on your feet and make some noise if you want one.
Tonight's headlines are brought to you by Royal Caribbean. Fun game here in San Antonio. The Grizzlies doing a great job on the offensive glass. 18 offensive rebounds have led to 19 second chance points. Cedric Howard just continues to impress around the league. The rookie with 16 points, 13 after the half. But it's De'Aaron Fox who's starting to take over in this second half with 20 of his 24, and the fourth quarter is where he usually comes to life.
And he's doing it all different ways. Watch the up fake, look to the side, glide, knock down the three, one dribble, catch and shoot three. And right here, he puts Spencer in jail just to step back and say, look at that. De'Aaron Fox rolling right now.
Clutch player of the year in 2023 and trying to guide his team to their 10th win of the season. Spencer cut off, gets it back from Aldama, 10 to shoot. Spencer on the attack, finds Landale inside, who's fouled. Jock Landale started his career with San Antonio, looking to extend the Grizzly advantage. Take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Tomorrow night on ESPN, Rockets at Cavaliers, 7 Eastern, and the Knicks and the Mavericks at 9:30. NBA TV Thursday, Atlanta at San Antonio right here at Frostbank Center. And then Prime Video on Friday, Indy at Cleveland, Denver at Houston. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. 2 misses from Landale. Barnes getting some rest for Fox before the final stretch of this ball game. Vassell, pump, kick, Olynyk, shooting practice.
5-point swing. You missed 2 give-me's at the free throw line, and Olynyk knocks down an uncontested 3.
Obvious that both coaches are trying to maintain the starters in a healthy and fresh way for the final stretch of this game. Landale had it knocked away. Vassell got another one. Sohan, defense to offense. Olynyk thought about it. Pump, fire, Barnes. Cross, drive, Barnes, look out! It's a Barnes bash at the rim. 7 straight for the Spurs and a timeout, Memphis. It started on the defensive end. Devin Vassell getting it done again. And Harrison Barnes, he said, yeah, I might be 33, but I still got bunnies to put his team back up. Try the new Peacock Performance View and experience real-time player stats and live shot data that updates with every basket. Available now only on Peacock. Well, it was only a matter of time before both of these teams start to get some of the starters back on the floor. Memphis has done that. Vince Williams out there, Jaren Jackson Jr. out there, Jalen Wells out there along with Conchar and Aldama. Now San Antonio will see how they counter. They keep this 5 on the floor for the time being, and they'll give Fox that final stretch of the game. Jackson got tripped up, no whistle came, nearly lost the basketball, and a kick ball is going the other way.
Kick ball on Jackson. Question is, was he tripped up on this dribble drive here?
Right there. Inadvertent from Sohan.
Yep.
Cedric Howard, Tomas Isillo told us that he's still only gotten to play about 25 minutes a night as Olynyk can't hit the 3. Currently at 20 minutes of action, so you got to believe they're saving him for that final stretch of this game as well. Williams off the Aldama screen. Approaching 5 minutes to play here in San Antonio. Jackson, fend off. Reset Williams, 7 to shoot. Cross, drive, take the bump, and the bucket.
That was a little De'Aaron Fox-ish right there. A little crossover, Euro step using the lefty.
And now Coward does step off the bench, and he'll check in after the foul that Olynyk draws on his way to the basket.
There's the move here by Williams. There's the contact bump. Look at that long stride. Nice use of his strong hand, the left hand there by Williams.
So Coward will check in after the first free throw, and Fox will do the same. Coward in, out there with Wells, Aldama, Jackson, and Williams. Fox now on the floor with Olynyk, Johnson, Sohan, and Barnes. Three-point game, 5 minutes to play. A game that might feel like a regular run-of-the-mill Tuesday game right now. You add these up at the end of the season in the Western Conference, that is going to be uber tight once again. These are critical to get. Williams can't hit. Aldama got a hand on it. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Memphis.
Williams Jr. had a matchup right there. I thought he was going to take advantage and get to the basket, put pressure on him. May have settled for that jumper right there.
Olynyk bounce it. Barnes again, this time stopped. Nice job by Coward to respond. Sohan floats it up and in. Jackson draws 2. Wells, good recovery by Olynyk. 14 to shoot. Fend off, crossover, drive, a lot of contact, no whistle. Jackson kept the basketball. No, to the outside with 6 seconds to shoot. Coward was screaming for it. Around, Williams will take and make the 3.
What a huge shot there by Williams. This is a guy that has nursed a lot of injuries over the last 3 seasons. Coming up big here for Memphis.
22 second chance points for Memphis and a turnover on the other side. Edey will check back in, and Memphis can take the lead.
Coach Isillo is finding out a lot about his team over these last 2 ball games. Williams with the huge 3 to keep the Grizzlies within striking distance here.
Starting at point guard tonight, 14 points, 7 rebounds, and a career-high 8 assists. Starting 5 on the floor for Memphis. It's Williams looking to turn the corner. Hesitates, kicks. Jackson, 10 to shoot, spin, forced it up short. And the rebound scooped up by Johnson. Johnson attacks. Coward stays in front, nearly a travel. It's Fox. Rebound to Coward. It's a 5-on-4 with Sohan late to recover. Coward through the maze. Williams, Coward for the lead. He sticks it. Coward is fearless in San Antonio.
Someone has done their homework to find a diamond in the rough in Cedric Coward. This young man, unselfish play there by Williams, and Coward once again knocking down a dagger shot here.
it fan number 2? Or is it fan number 3? There it is. Congratulations, fan number 3. You sit right there. Remember, the Hype Squad is going to come and give you your prize. Thanks so much for being yourself. Extra credit.
Sunday night, it's a showdown of first-place teams as Baker Mayfield leads the Tampa Bay Bucks out to L.A. to take on Matthew Stafford and the Rams. Football Night in America kicks it all off 7 Eastern on NBC and Peacock. Approaching 3 minutes to play. Fox pulls, can't hit, back tap by Cornette. 1-point ball game. Johnson can't take the lead back, and Williams corrals the rebound.
Loveland guards come back to help the bigs on the boards.
Vince Williams gets it inside. Edey trying to find position. Now it's Jackson with 10 to shoot. Jackson working on Barnes. Drive, spin, kick. Coward just hit a 3. This time he'll drive and float it short. Rebound, Edey just took it away from Vassell and missed it. 2.5 to play. This is their closer. They brought him here for this specific reason. Skip it. Barnes, drive, cut off by Jackson. Barnes, second effort, swooping delivery goes.
Was that Barnes or Magic Johnson gets the Celtics in the 85 final? Sky hooking.
San Antonio back in front. Coward off the screen. Johnson goes down. Coward missed it short. Follows it up. Second chance. Jackson's 3 off the mark.
Extra pass. Jamal. Vinny Williams was wide open. One more pass by Jackson. Wide open 3 for Vinny Williams.
1:40 to play. Barnes on Jackson. Drive, fade. Oh, a tough bucket. The veteran delivers.
Well, he was Magic Johnson on the previous play, then Air Jordan on this play right here.
20 points for Barnes, 3-point game. Lob it in, Edey, hook it outside. Coward, Wells, 10 to shoot. Wells looking to drive, cut off. It's Edey with 6 on the clock. Back down, big versus big. Edey, short.
Huge defensive effort here, needed by Memphis.
Minute to play. Johnson, cross, shake, kick. Barnes, he buries it! Harrison Barnes, a personal 7-0 run.
This is why vets matter. Harrison Barnes, the sweeping, running sky hook. And how about this? The fadeaway over the bigger and longer Jaren Jackson Jr. and the possible dagger. The three-level score here by Harrison Barnes, the 33-year-old.
Mitch Johnson loves the way that his veterans have helped teach the game to the youngsters. Get it in, knock away, right out of the timeout. It's a San Antonio forced turnover.
And that's inexperience. That's a young team.
Fox against the rookie. Looking to put that final nail in the coffin. Around, Johnson drives, spins, Johnson scores! It is all Spurs down the stretch, a 9-0 run. Fox had a hand on it, Johnson gets to the deck. Exclamation point for Fox! Oh! A phenomenal Fox finish to this game. They got the juice back in San Antonio. You can feel it here in Spurs land. Spurs win 111-101 on an 11-0 run to wrap this one up.
But who was it? Harrison Barnes and Mr. Clutch himself, De'Aaron Fox down the stretch, gentlemen.
That's matter.
What a finish. What a finish. There is something special once again in this city.
Let's go to Ashley.
All right, De'Aaron, this one close throughout. You guys obviously pulling away there at the end, and then the dunk to finish it. First off, how good did that dunk feel?
I mean, it felt great winning this game, obviously, with all the guys that we have out, but, I mean, Harrison Barnes carried us through this, and that's just what a vet does.
I love that you talk about your teammates. First, I want to ask about you, though. 20 points in this second half. What changed for you in this second half?
Just get aggressive. I mean, I saw one go down, and that opens the floodgate sometimes. So just being able to see that, be patient. Obviously, 7 shots in the first half. It's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but we had the lead, so I wasn't worried about what I was doing as far as scoring the ball goes.
You guys played this game without 2 of your top scorers. You just mentioned Harrison Barnes, but as a whole, what can you say about your teammates and their ability to just step up?
I mean, I talked about this last game. Last game we had 7 guys in double figures. I see 3 right here, so I don't know how many more we had, but no, sorry, I see 4 right here. But we have a team. We have a team, and we know that whenever one guy goes down, we have a plethora of guys that can come up and that can step up, because no one person will take up the slack for a guy being out.
Coach Johnson talked to us before the game about wanting you to not play so nice, wanting you to be the dude, the guy. Are you still trying to balance that with this team?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have so many dogs. Obviously, this guy right here, Keldon. And for me, obviously, I wanted to come here and fit in, and they come in and fit in, and they tell me don't fit in, they tell me to be myself. So as I'm getting acquainted, I mean, this is my, I think, 6th game back since March. So for me, it was kind of coming in slow, and we had such a great start, so I don't want to mess up the chemistry, but I'm glad we got the win tonight.
Thank you so much, De'Aaron. Congrats on the win.
Appreciate it.
All right, Ashley, you cannot deny the impact this crowd had tonight. Harrison Barnes helped to put this one away, finishes with 23 points. The reaction, the energy in this building was different, and the final touch was this, a special windmill and a special delivery from Fox. After the break, stay tuned. It's NBA Showtime presented by State Farm. For Reggie Miller, Jamal Crawford, Ashley Shamady, our entire crew, I'm Noah Eagle, saying so long from San Antonio. You're watching Coast to Coast Tuesday, presented by Kia, as the Spurs get their 10th win of the season and keep pace towards the top of the Western Conference. It's De'Aaron Fox without Victor Wembanyama, showcasing the leadership. We'll talk soon.